Good morning. Today is February the 20th, the last day of the month. I was looking through and clearing up some stuff this morning, and it occurred to me that I've given a lot of hints, several things to help people. One of the things that I'm constantly asked about is account recovery. As you know, it can be a pain. There are recommendations as to how to solve it. You basically, if you're using a Google account and want to recover your Google account, you get locked out for some reason, you must, and I mean absolutely must provide a backup email address, a backup telephone number, at the very least. I suggest you go a step further, print off the 10 8-digit security codes. Save it as a PDF file. Then you can do several things with that. You can print it off, keep the piece of paper somewhere where you know it's safe and secure, but handy, so you'll always have it. You can save it off-site somewhere to another email account that you have access to, not through your Google account in case you get totally locked out of all Google services. And then it occurred to me, I was going through my desk drawer today looking for a pen, and I came across an old medical alert ID bracelet that I used to wear when I had to take insulin. So I did some searching. There are ID bracelets online that you can have, you know, your insulin, your name, blah, 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 contact numbers, everything else. What you could do is order one of those IV bracelets, one that allows a minimum of 5 rows, that allows 16 characters across. You could have those numbers printed in 2 across, 5 down, and wear it on your wrist at all times. You would always have your recovery codes with you, no matter if you were out, wherever. Or you could get one of the medical alert, you know, discs that you wear and contain around your neck, but you'd always have it with you. That to me would be the ideal thing. In fact, Google could make a small fortune probably by making those things available as a Google product when you set up the account if they wanted to, and they're welcome to this idea. If you find one, and they do make them, that allows 7 lines of 20 characters across, you could also use put your password at the bottom, your user ID at the top, or vice versa, whatever. Nobody would have a clue as to what they actually were. They wouldn't be labeled recovery or anything. All it would be is it would be just 2 very odd digit things with numeric codes between them. People could figure it out, but unless they knew your ID, knew whether you were going through Gmail or AOL or Yahoo or whatever, unless they had your full email address, it wouldn't do them any good anyway. So why not do it? You know, to me, it's just a no brainer. And you get you print off the PIN codes, how often will you actually be using up those codes? You only need it if you get locked out of your account. If you've always got your password and your ID and the numbers, you can always get in because it's right there on your wrist at all times or around your neck. It just, astounds me that I didn't think of this sooner, or somebody didn't think of it sooner. Rather than actually printing them off and keeping a piece of paper in your desk or something, why not? You can get one for less than $30. You know, Granted, if you constantly had used through your PIN codes and have to regenerate, then you got to get a new bracelet. But really, in real life, how often would that happen? To me, the safety of having it somewhere where I don't have to look for it, where I may forget it, I could wear it in the shower or wherever. I mean, like I say, to me, it's a no-brainer. But that is your tip for today. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to make it public and be my guest. If you know, make use of it, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I'm going to now stop this recording.